Hello, today's Musical Heroes, part 3, is talking about Miles Davis. Miles Davis sits up there as one of the titans, the icons of jazz, and I've been influenced by him greatly since I was a boy, and when I used to visit record stores in Leeds and Huddersfield, which is local to me, and see these see this music and buy it, you know, bring it home and study it and sit and listen to it. So Kinda Blue was the obvious first one that I got into, which is his amazing album, which I'm sure you've heard. If you haven't, you should go check it out. That's Kinda Blue. And then there are all those other albums like Milestones, the ones he did with Gil Evans I love very much. So we've got Sketches of Spain. He did a Porgy and Bess one as well. Birth of the Cool. Are absolutely fantastic albums. So around that period, that what many people call Miles Davis's first great quintet, which was absolutely magical, and for me as a pianist had Bill Evans on piano. What I admire greatly about Miles Davis is the fact that whatever music he did, every sort of 5 years ago, he would say goodbye to that and move on to something completely new. So after the quintet, the famous one with Bill Evans and John Coltrane and Cannonball Adderley, he moved on, and then sort of mid-60s we started to get albums like, which you can find here, whereabouts. So yeah, an album I love very much called Miles Smiles, and around that period there are albums that I really enjoy with this second great quintet. So there's a few others as well. The 64 complete concert is absolutely magical, and this has got Herbie Hancock on it. So if you're listening to that album, you're hearing sometimes time but no changes. You're also hearing Herbie and Ron Carter and Tony Williams, the drummer, working on different polyrhythms, working on different complexities of time, so you feel as though things are moving around. If you want to listen to that and investigate that mainly, maybe you should start with Miles Smiles, and so those records really hit me. I didn't understand them. I didn't know what was going on, you know. And I loved that period of music. Later on, after that, of course, he went electric. So we had things like Bitches Brew. What else we got? Yeah, these other albums they did, which I love all these. This is Jack Johnson. What else we got? Maybe not the strongest one around that period, but On the Corner. Another one when he started working with the keyboard player Joe Zawinul, In a Silent Way. So it's a really great period. And also, one of my very favourite albums of that time is the Cellar Door Sessions. This beautiful package here, which was kind of discovered. And I suppose Miles was trying to get funkier. It wasn't a funk band, it was far more than that. They were playing some, if you listen to that album, I really recommend it actually, particularly if you like Miles around that period. You would absolutely love that album. I'm just trying to look for another one that might, yeah, so the one that has some of that music on is this one here. And I would really recommend exploring some of particularly the Cellar Door Sessions if you're a friend of mine, the great British bass player Gary Jackson. We used to listen to that a lot and study that together. Really great grooves, and I love it because it's got Jack DeJohnette on drums, and it's got Keith Jarrett on keyboards, and John McLaughlin's in there for a couple of sessions as well. Although I really love it when he's not in it, although he's amazing. It's just great to hear them without that on. It's just his keyboard player and Miles and the trumpet and the bass. And drums, of course. So I love that period, and then of course they're always trying to release more music, and sometimes I end up getting all of those as well. I'm just looking around here. So yeah, more here. Gosh, there's these bootleg sessions. So there's lots of. These are the bootleg sessions. This is really great actually. This is fantastic. This is the Fillmore one's also great, and this one's fantastic as well. So you can see I'm an avid Miles Davis fan. What I admire most is the fact that he always moved on, as I said. He always tried to find new things, and I try and think about that when I'm releasing music, you know, trying to find something new, searching for the new thing. He once said to Keith Jarrett, you know why I don't play ballads anymore, Keith? And of course Jarrett said, I said, I don't know. And he said, because I love them. And I found that really interesting. So even the things he knew he loved playing, he knew he had to stop playing to search for something new. And in essence, that's getting more to becoming more human, isn't it? And trying to express ourselves more as a human being and not be influenced by these, by this world out there, but thinking about our true essence, about what we want to express as a musician. So I could sit here for about 3 hours without pulling up loads of CDs of Miles Davis, but some of those records, if you find them interesting, you should explore them. They're absolutely magical. I'm looking down here, there's so many. Around Midnight, Someday My Prince Will Come, Newport, ESP, Live at the Plaza. The list goes on and on and on. But I love Miles Davis's music and listen it a lot. It's magical, and he had something special as a band leader. So thanks for watching this. This is me just jabbering on, really, I suppose, about Miles Davis. Thanks very much.